Everything's good. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year. We're starting off the year 2019. Dazn, Demetrius Andre, Arthur Koval. What's your predictions come this Friday night?
Well, you have to for that main event. You have to figure that Andre will be the favorite, but Akovov looks like he's really in great shape. He's got the international title for the WBO, ranked number 8 by them. Only one loss in the last 6 years, and that was to Billy Joe Sanders. No shame in that. So I think he's a live fighter, a good fighter. I think we're going to have a good main event. The undercard is great, though. I love the undercard.
Like, which one in particular are you looking forward to?
Well, Serrano looks really fantastic, as always. I mean, this is why women's boxing is just become so popular and accepted by the public when you have champions like her. Got Jorge Linares, who is, to me, like a throwback to the great you got to kill me to beat me type of champions, and young man from Ireland here. Now it's just a great lineup of really good fights. The type of fights you want to get here early to watch the whole night.
You've been in the sport for so long. There's a lot of upcoming big fights that are coming up. The one that just got announced, Terrence Crawford, Amir Khan. How surprised were you to hear that fight officially announced?
Yeah, very surprised. But I have to give a lot of credit to Amir in the sense that he would make more money fighting Kell Brook in the UK. There's no doubt about that. But for him, it's a chance to win a world title against the fighter that is considered by many to be probably 1A and 1B, with Loma as pound for pound the best fighter in the world, and that's Terrence Bud Crawford.
Tomorrow night we got Manny Pacquiao, Adrian Broner. What is your final predictions? Do you think that Pacquiao 40 can still have that power and knock out Adrian Broner at this point?
Yeah, and I was really impressed with Pacquiao's fight in Kuala Lumpur against Madonna, and he looked like the old Manny. That the footwork, the hand speed, everything was going for him. If he has that same night of boxing and skill and everything, it's just like he was 39 and a half in that fight. He's 40 now. He just throws the book away when it comes to age for fighters. Some guys just have that ability, like the great Bernard Hopkins fought until he was in his 50s at a championship level. Pacquiao probably has that same ability. I think he's the favorite in the fight. I don't like to make predictions, but there's probably a good reason for him to be the favorite. AB, I think, is 3-4 in his last 7 fights, something like that. And for him, it's a fight where he has to make a statement, so he could be dangerous if he really stays focused. I think it's a good fight.
Lastly, before I let you go, like I've always mentioned, you've been in the sport for such a long time.
Trying to tell me I'm old, right?
No. That means that's the much respect I got for you.
Thank you.
Very knowledgeable in the game. So with this particular question, do you feel like for 2019, in terms of networks being very competitive and they got to step up their game, does that remind you of the days of like the WWE versus WCW days, where if you're not in your game, you could be out of business?
That's a very good point. That's a good comparison. Yeah, you're right. I mean, Dazn, ESPN with their new pay-per-view and streaming, and the promoters Top Rank and Matchroom Boxing and DeBella Entertainment and Al Heyman. Everybody has to come up with really quality fights. They can't hedge their bets. They want to get those viewers, and a lot of times you have competition on the same night. Not everybody has a digital recorder, so they can just watch them both at different times. So I think it's a fight fan's dream. 2019 is going to be a really good year for fight fans.
Thank you for your time, Michael Buffer. An honor to talk to you.
Pleasure. Thank you. Good to see you again.
Thank you.